Hello, hello, hello. Let's get this switched over. And remove that echo that we had playing there from my phone. Okay, that should be good. Let's get this over there high. And let's fire up the game, make sure that that comes on. There we go. Hello all, welcome to another beautiful morning. A little bit later stream than the last 2 days. Almost wasn't gonna get a chance to do one this morning, but my work schedule happened to work out as to where I am here. Rather than being later, I just had to work super early this morning and got off equally early after a bit of a short day. So I was going to do a bit of a stream. Do have some errands to run, so it'll probably be not the longest stream, but we'll kind of go with the flow, have a good time, see what happens, enjoy the game, that kind of thing. All right, let's load back in. Still casual playthrough. You might notice I did take the Steam controller part out of the title. I am still using a Steam controller. I just feel like after 2 streams, that's not a big thing worth mentioning. It's much less of a hindrance than I thought it would be. It's just kind of much more just works like any other controller, so I don't feel the need to bring it up. If anyone asks, I don't know the answer. Oh, and I have a mouse cursor right in the middle of the screen. Let's move that off to the side. Okay, so yesterday we beat the gargoyles, and we went and found the basement key to get to the lower part of the Undead Burg. I heard a jingling. Who do we have? Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow. I'm going to say Rig. Or Rig? Rig or Rig, I'm not quite sure. Feel free to let me know whichever works best in the comments, but thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciated. Just Rig? Okay, I'll just call you Rig then. Well, welcome to the stream. We just got this started, so I'm just doing a little bit of kind of equipment. I don't have enough to level up yet. Just started the stream. Today we're going to try to get through the lower Undead Burg. This is where I really kind of come into a bit more of an area I'm not completely familiar with. I have played this game before, but it's been at least 4 years. So, kind of coming in not fresh per se, but it has been a while. There's a fair bit of still not quite knowing what I'm doing. Oh, I made mistakes. Oh. Okay, get out of that. Yeah, no, that's very, very embarrassing. Got so excited to have a new follower, I just ran right into a whole bunch of enemies without thinking. We'll go pick my souls back up. Probably reverse our hollowing, but let's do this much smarter. Actually pay attention to what's going on. So, Rick, have you played Dark Souls before? Or watched it stream before? Also, because you're new here, I'm assuming with the new follow, I don't recognize your name. I have only one monitor at the moment, so everything is, I kind of watch the chat on my phone, so there is a delay between real time and when I'm going to receive your chat messages. I do apologize. I do read them, and I will respond. Just apologize if there's a little bit of a delay. Going back to the bonfire. That was... I'm having a bit of an odd morning this morning. Not quite all there. A little slow. Didn't get my morning caffeine fix. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh. They're very gracious with the jumps this morning. Let's grab my stuff. I know that crossbowman's there, but did I not pick it up? not my good day. Yep, you get that out of your system. Get it out of your system. You gonna be a friend? Oh my goodness. Here's Stroke. Let's take a second to breathe. Take a second. Focus back on the game. Yep, we're gonna take a second, focus on the game. Let's get our humanity back. Start playing this just a lot smarter. Not getting so caught up in everything that's going on. You know, we all got those off days. You just gotta keep playing through them. Keep playing through it. No shame in restarting. Try to do it a little bit better. Okay. Take a second to breathe. Let's go find ourselves some friends. Hello, you two. Yep, you wanna come in here and dance? Let's have a fun time. This one a little bit too early. Still getting used. I don't normally use the Demon's Great Axe. I was debating between going with it and the Halberd. I normally use the Halberd. Or this isn't the Demon's Great Axe, the Gargoyle Tail Axe. But I thought, we'll give it a try. Kind of upgraded it a little bit to get a little bit nicer. I kind of like the move set, but I'm still kind of getting used to how it swings. Doesn't help, it's a little bit cold in my apartment today, so we're a little bit shaky. Still haven't quite figured out how the heating system works here, and I probably should do that sooner than later, but I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna get all of them in front of us. Get a good heavy sweeping attack. There we go. Now we're starting to get back to the flow of the game. Get around him like that. And here we go to the Undead Burg. This is the door I opened yesterday. From the basement key. Kind of lead down to the next area. Cautious. Always cautious about getting ambushed. Tight spot ahead? Yes, it is. That is certainly a tight spot. Thank you, random messages. So this kind of leads up, kind of to the area where the dragon is and the Taurus demon. That's kind of where we came from originally to get here. And when I say the basement key opens up this area, it's not that door it opens. It actually opens up the door at the top of these stairs. There's nothing really up there right now for us, so we're gonna kind of come down through here very cautiously. My goal for hopefully this stream is to join the Warriors of the Sun Covenant. They're one of my favorite covenants in game. He's got some good bleed on him. Oh, you're a fast guy. Okay. Yeah, the Warrior of Sun is one of my favorite covenants in the game. They are... You have to have, right off the bat, a high faith requirement. And I don't really have, this isn't a faith build character. We're going strength for the axe, and we'll upgrade the pyromancy as we can, so it doesn't really scale off any stats. But with them, since I'm not doing a faith build, I kind of have to... Okay. Like the fire, that's why you gotta be safe with fire, kids. It's a dangerous thing. Anyway, but because I don't have the faith requirements, with the Warrior of the Suns, every boss you kill lowers that faith requirement by, I believe, 5. So we're just gonna kind of whittle away a couple bosses and check between bosses to see when we can officially join the Sunbro Covenant, as it were. If you watched my previous streams, you'll know I wasn't aware of that. I did have to do a little bit of a Google, because I was trying to figure out why the statue wouldn't let me join. Hey! How you doing, Favorian? For those of you in the chat, I think Rick's still here. Favorian is my beautiful, wonderful wife, who joins the streams from time to time to watch me. When I'm smiley, my wife joined the chat, always makes me smile. We live a bit of ways right now. I moved away for work, so we don't get to see each other a whole lot other than video calls. So it's always a pleasant surprise when she joins me in the stream. I can't stop smiling now. You're gonna have to deal with Smiley Tay for a bit.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
Do I have... It's locked. Yeah, I don't think it's matched through it. I don't remember where the key is to that. I think there's an item known as the Master Key. It lets you, unlock certain doors. I believe this is one of the ones you can unlock with it, but I don't have the Master Key. You can kind of pick it up at the beginning as one of your starting items, but when I was creating this character, I kind of just went for the lols and grabbed the, where is it, the pendant. Which, as you can see, the pendant has no effect. It's an item added into the game that sounds important, and there may or may not be a major secret about it. We're pretty sure that there's not a major secret at this point. But it is by far one of my favorite items in the game to grab. You kind of waste your starting gift for it, but it's a little bit of a fun thing to do in Dark Souls, just to kind of enjoy it, not play it too seriously. Grab the silly item with no effect, just because you can. Be wary of light. I'm assuming this is put here. Hi Vixen, good morning! You know, welcome to the stream. Playing some Dark Souls today. I don't know if you've caught my other Dark Souls streams, but it's good to see you here. Yeah, I was just saying, there's a message right here that says, be wary of liar. I'm assuming it's because whenever you see doors like this or passageways, people love to put a message on the ground that says, like, secret passage, just to kind of make you waste some time. So I'm assuming that's why that's there. I don't know why I'm critiquing these little messages on the ground this morning, but I am. Lying ambush ahead. None of these doors want to open for me. Oh, is this one? Oh, that's... Okay. There was some kind of friend hiding behind that door. It's a mood. Okay. I feel like because I can't open that, I'm going to walk forward and the doors are going to fling open and I'm going to get ambushed by like 30 people. Yep. Oh, you think you're clever, Dark Souls. But I got your number. I know how you play. Think you can trip me out with your doors? No. It takes more than doors to break the dawn. Okay. Whew. There's an earlier message, probably in one of the earlier streams, I think it was yesterday's stream, where it says, beware of bleed. The dogs, these assassins, they all do bleed damage. And if you're not careful, this area can really stack that up. Anyway, it was good to see you, Vixen. How's your morning going? Again, for anyone new to the chat, there's a delay between when I get chat messages and not. So if you've responded and I'm just sitting here, it's because it can take a little bit to come through. Just got off work, thank goodness. Oh, do you work grave shifts? Yeah? Man, I used to work nights forever ago. I'm not a fan of them, so good luck to those night shifts. You know, if you like the night shift, it can work really well for some people, but I already have sleep issues. You get me working night shifts, it just means that I just go with no sleep day after day. My morning's going pretty good. We woke up. I actually just got off work myself too. The boss messaged me this morning asking if I'd be able to get into work really early. So I actually ended up working probably around 5:30 my time. Worked for about 4 hours and then got off a little bit early and figured I'd do some live streaming. Oh. There's that bleed damage I was talking about, by the way. Kind of see it stacking up there. If the bar fills, it does like bonus damage to you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, peoples. acrobaty, flippy and everything. See, I really need to take an Estus flask, but these guys are fast enough. I know they're going to rush in and get a snipe kill. If I go to drink the Estus, I really gotta be careful. Oh! Exchange blows. Fair is fair. That's okay. This is gonna be a common theme. I always really struggle through this area. It is one of probably 2 of my least favorite areas in the game. One is that lower half of the Undead Burg we're in now. The other one is Blight Town, which is always going to be interesting. That's when my computer is really going to get a run for its money. Anyway. So I don't know if I asked. If you're still watching, how's Vivorian doing? Having a good morning? The kids behaving for you? We talked a little bit this morning, but I'm glad to see you in chat. Is Pip enjoying the stream, or not too interested in Dark Souls? Child 2 crawled over Child 1's face, and they both laughed. That sounds about right. Oh, that sounds exactly right. At least no... You haven't caught up on yesterday's yet? You didn't miss too much yesterday. It was a bit of a slower stream. I got a lot more done that first stream than I thought, so yesterday's stream was a little bit slower. I think the only real thing of note is that we beat the gargoyles. Got this awesome axe, which is one of the gargoyles' tails. Yes, so I don't know if this is going to be a normal thing, but I've streamed Dark Souls the past 3 mornings, just because I kind of woke up, decided to do a little bit of streaming before work the last 2 cases, but this is after work today. Oh. Do you ever miss a stream you want to catch? Oh my goodness, got chain wrecked. I gotta back up because I could really lose some souls right now. I have like 4,000 down there. Yeah, no, but I was gonna say, I had something to say before these guys so rudely interrupted. Yeah, it was really early. It would have been. It would have been. Probably would have been at work if you're working nights, in all honesty. Probably, I think... I started about 7 a.m. my time when I'm East Coast. So... whatever time that would have been for you. My mind can't fight and do time zone transitions. I maybe admit having done that a couple times. Can't confirm or deny in case my boss is watching. I'm work from home right now, so if I have something playing in the background, you know, no one's here to stop me and make sure that I'm a good little employee. Gonna come down this way. I will also say, that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to play Dark Souls, is while it's a very good game, I love the story and lore of Dark Souls, it's also not a game where it's, like, to be realistic, you're not gonna miss story if you miss a stream. So it's kind of a good game, like, if you do miss a part, it's usually not the biggest deal. Nothing better to do for me as long as I get my work done and people don't need me. Yep, that's kind of how my job is. If you can get your work done, the boss doesn't care too much about what you're doing. But, you know, sake of decorum, being a good employee, not getting too carried away in work. We're going to take this very kind of slow and cautious. This area is full of really nice and fast bad guys. That's exactly what I'm bad at dealing with. Fast bad guys. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, the bugger jump pass auto-lock tricked me. Oh, that was luck. I did not deserve to get out of that situation. I will take my luck, though. Oh, that was pure luck. Getting cornered like that and making out. Also, yes. Oh, when I was working night shift, it was at, I don't know what you do, but it was at adult assisted living. So basically, kind of maintaining a house for some older disabled people. And I was on the night shift, and it was one of the only places, because we had high-risk patients there, it was a no-sleep night shift. Because some of the adult assisted living ones are, they let you do sleep. Yes, you've worked in a group home, but this was a no-sleep night shift. You had to be awake because we had a couple people that were escape risks and such like that. And so you would do whatever you could to keep the night shift going. And what ended up happening is a lot of times we would actually had a coworker, one of the other people who worked night shift, he had a PlayStation. So we would bring the PlayStation in, and between cleaning and everything, we would just play PlayStation to stay awake. It was a good job, I really enjoyed it, but it did not pay a lot, so I did have to move away from it. As much as I'd love to have a job I could play PlayStation, it wasn't worth the little pay. I think that's a lot of ways for kind of group homes, though. At least in Utah, where I was at the time. None of them really paid well. Oh no! Got the pari on me. Yeah, no, it paid. My group home. The minimum wage was $7.25 in Utah at the time. I think it still is, and it paid, I believe, $8.25. So it was $1 above minimum wage. So, which was not a lot of pay, and I got paid $8.25 because I was doing grave shifts, and they paid a little more. So yeah, not the best work in Utah, at least. But I have heard it does pay well in other states. I think the biggest thing too, it was less that it paid $8.25, because you can make a living off that if you really try and budget well sometimes. But it was a little bit more that you made $8.25, you did all the same work as a CNN, and a CNN made 13 to 14, even at the low end of the spectrum. So it was like we're doing the same work for almost half the pay. But that's just jobs. Jobs are fun. Now I do QA work, which is the people who break things and tell people, yep, this is broken, you need to fix it. Much better stuff. It's actually just a lot of reading paperwork. Mostly read paperwork. I do more compliance stuff right now. A little less as a CNA now than I did at a group home, but I also don't work. Yeah. And work half the hours. I think like a CNN, I always have, or CNA, not CNN, I always have the best respect for anyone who does CNA. I think my wife's still in the chat, she can attest. My father-in-law was a CNA, most of my uncles and aunts are CNAs. We have like a long line of medical work in our family. That's kind of why when I was doing the group home, I was considering going into pharmacy. So kind of like, again, medical adjacent, but let's just finish him off real quick. These guys just eat through my health. Oh. You're going to heal. That is not fair. Only I am allowed to heal. We've been over this. I am the protagonist. Only the protagonist can use healing stuff. think the, I will say, I remember Live What I Do in the Group Home honestly got me into CNA work after retail for 4 years. I would gladly take Group Home and CNA work over retail any day. Oh, any day of the week. I would rather do anything other than retail. My heart goes out to anyone who's stuck working retail. I know some group homes, this kind of depends on the state policies for pay. I think Texas, for example, treated group home employees better. Yeah, that was like that was the thing that we always talked about when I was working at the group home. It was that like basically that we should all move to Texas because they paid much better for the work there. But yeah, I think Utah's one of the lowest pay for group homes. We have a lot of nurses in Utah. There's like a very high nurse CNA population in Utah, and also dentists. And because of that, any pay for not being a CNA is vastly undervalued because CNAs are a little bit of a dime a dozen. So if you're not even a CNA, you're just kind of expendable employees. And that's just a little bit of the employment system in Utah, or it was 4 or 5-ish years ago when I was doing group homes. And the company that I worked for at the time, too, also was not the best company as far as group homes go. They got in trouble. Like, when I officially left that job, I think the turnover rate when I left, I think only one of the other employees at the time stayed longer than, like, a few months after I left. Everyone else had either changed jobs or moved on. Okay, I think what we're going to do is... Are these heavier or lighter? I think... Are they actually heavier? I thought they would be lighter, but I think they are heavier. Yeah, so 1 point... Wait, that's weight, isn't it? Yeah. 1.2, 3.1, 1.8, 3.0, 1.1, 2.7, 1.6, 1.6... Yeah, so significantly lighter. I was going to switch it out for the Thief because I thought it'd be lighter, but it's heavier. The Thief armor is significantly heavier than the Pyromancy robes. I did not expect that. We'll keep these on for now. Yeah, I can't take this. I feel you. You are getting upgraded. Which button is it? Oh, I gotta close it first. I have to close it. That's why I wouldn't pull it out. Okay. Great message. You're getting a plus onto that. Because I feel that so much. I hate the Undead Burg. I hate this area. If they're heavy, you die in a fire. Is this, are we still talking about CNA work? Am I struggling to put where that is? Armor, yes. If you have heavy... Some people can make heavy armor work in here. You know, you can take a better hit. I am not one of them. And I will also say this time and time again. The best defense in Dark Souls is a wall. You find a doorway, you find a wall, and you just hide. Anything else in here? I think I already looted you. Oh boy. We are going... So this is a boss store, and I'm going in with 4 Estus flasks. I don't think that this is going to go well. Try humanity. Yes, I think it's a very valid point. I don't want to go down here. I got a lot of souls. What we're going to do... See, I could be brazen and run in there and get my trash handed to me. But what I think we're going to do is go back, spend some of these souls, maybe level up a little bit. Probably just 1 level at this point. But get a little bit of a level up. Restore our humanity, so I'm not all beef jerky-like, and see if we can find a friend. Either a friend to walk our hand through this place, or a friend to, at the very least, help us with the boss. Hey, Noctis! Got both you and Vixen. Best stream ever. How are you doing, Noctis? Oh, that is the wrong way. Actually, nope. Still harder to get that way. How are you doing this morning, Noctis? I think I already asked that, but... Doing good? Just got to work. So Vixen just got off work, you just got to work, and I still got both of you. Look at this, we got both Noctis and Vixen in my chat, we got my wife in the chat. This is absolutely the best day ever. I don't think you've both been in the same chat before, but Favorian is my wife and currently my only mod because I decided to give her all the powers. So she's watching with both of my chillins in tow, a little bit at least when they're not trying to crawl over each other and wreak chaos and havoc as they do. If you think I'm chaos in your stream chats, you could imagine what my child is like. Okay, do we put more in endurance or more in strength? I think we're gonna put more in strength. Just to get a little bit more, or do we do endurance to help me roll better? Ah, the bleed resist too. We're gonna go endurance. I think we're gonna push endurance up to 20, just so I can really kind of cheese it with some of that heavier armor. So you also work a job that lets you, that you can at least watch a stream while you're working, it seems. These jobs pretty chill most of the time. Most of the time you're listening. Again, as I told Vixen, I've done it too. I'm kind of in a work from home situation, and you're basically looking at, you have a wireless headphone in. Ah, yes, that's clever. See, I usually have to have my headset on for my job, and when I have this on, I'm not watching the streams. Because I can't, this is a fairly noise canceling headset, I can't hear what's going on around me. But if I don't have my headset on, I'm just doing menial labor, I'll throw a stream on my phone. Because right now I use my personal computer to do my work and everything. Game, work, etc. All one computer. That's why I'm often in the Discord when I shouldn't be. That was bad. Oh, I don't even think I reset my humanity like I should have. Yeah, I did not. Got the nice hollowed gray. Hollowed gray. We'll fix that real quick. Am I actually rolling any faster? I think I might be rolling a little bit faster with the endurance. See, I can't remember. I can never remember if it is. I'm going to use the phrase like percentile, where like you roll a little bit faster and faster, like to scale, or if it's stages. So if you're below this amount, you roll this fast. If you're below this amount, you roll this fast. I'm never quite sure what the gradient is there. But I know it's something. And I know increasing endurance is one of the best ways to get away with wearing a little bit heavier armor or kind of carrying heavier weapons. This gargoyle axe, that's probably a weapon you wouldn't see a light build normally using. They'd usually probably go with like an S-stock or a scimitar. But I decided to go full in. Grab the big old heavy axe, and a big old heavy shield, and roll with it. Anyway, do we have any summon signs in here? We do not have any summon signs in here. Might be a lonely day. We might have spent our humanity for nothing. There might not be any friends, but at least now we'll know for sure. Going to kind of run in here, and hopefully get all of these guys in front of us. There we go. Gotta be careful. Get playing real zealously, trying to get in those extra swings, draining my stamina. Draining your stamina is like one of the worst things you can do, because you use it for block, use it for rolling, you even use it to swing. Drain stamina, you're just out of luck. Ooh. Someone is walking. I don't like that. You hear those footsteps? There you are! I knew you were coming. Nope, now it's quiet again. Try to sneak up on me, you should walk quieter. You want to ambush someone. Rule number 1 of ambushing someone. Don't walk like you're super heavy. Sorry about that, just a little notification on my phone. Okay. Let's get our doggy friends up here. I really need to get to the point that they're kind of a one-hit deal with the axe. That's the hard thing. When you get these fast, the fast enemies down here, like the dogs and the assassins. Oh no, I only wanted one of you. The wind-up time on my weapon is punishingly slow. So one wrong move and they're gonna get in an extra hit I can't afford to take. But at the same time, it's kind of where it is right now, because I don't necessarily have another weapon that could do it better. Did I walk down all this way before? Oh, I feel like this could be a bad idea. Yeah, I don't want to go that way yet. I might need to go that way, but I don't want to go that way yet. I think we're gonna try to go back to that boss store and hope that some kind soul has put their mark in front of it. My fingers are cramping. That's not good. Oh. Yourself. Giving me the perfect chance to take him out, and now I can worry about you. And I can take one of you guys all day. We can dance the night away here. Ooh, look, I can do fancy dodge rolls too. You aren't special. You are faster than me on a swing. Nope, bad idea. Come on. Okay. So these heavy weapons, they're really, it's kind of one of like the big trade-offs in Dark Souls is that you choose to use a heavy weapon that hits well, but you're going to be vulnerable to fast enemies, or you choose a fast weapon that doesn't hit well, and the bigger guys are going to just be such a pain to whittle down. You kind of got to choose between which one works best. So today we're going with a heavy weapon, but that might be a mistake. You see, this is kind of like how I build my pyromancers. When I go pyromancer build, in the past, I like a big heavy weapon, a good heavy shield, armors, whatever. I usually go for the heaviest armor I can that doesn't slow me down. And to be entirely honest, just whatever armor looks prettiest. And then kind of from there, and we'll kind of just take it that way. Another build that I really like to do is, I don't quite know what the name of it is, but I know it's usually start off as what's called the Wanderer, or like the Swordsman. And it's where you use a very small shield that's good for parrying, which is that, and a S-stock or a rapier, something like a nice short thrusting weapon. And I'm probably going to do that on later ones. But for today, we picked kind of the heavy, big pyromancer build, and we're just making do with it. See, right there is kind of what happens when you accidentally You gotta really kind of make every button press count in this game. You press the button one too many times, and it's going to register, and it's going to play it out. Okay, you can come on. Come on. Yeah, oh, you brought a friend. Oh, you brought 2 friends. Welcome to the party. That's the other advantage of a heavy weapon, though, is if you hit them, it's usually got some kind of stun on these little guys. So you can chain it. First hit, second hit, he's gone. He didn't have a chance to recover from a little bit of stun to the hit. I think we're doing a much better spot now. Might still be... Yep, there's still 1 dog. But I believe we've got all the assassins taken care of. We're right back at the fog door. All nice and human. And just as I feared, even though we have tried humanity, there are no summon signs for us here. Yeah, the party kind of died. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to assume that my wife's busy wrangling children. So that's probably why she's not too chatty right now. She's got her hands full, and I just have just another shout out to how awesome my wife is there. But Noctis showed up. Noctis. Yeah, they well just not dressed. Yeah. Oh, well, let's go in here. Let's fight a boss. And let's die here immediately. That is exactly what I expected to happen. You see, the Capra Demon is, to quote a Noctis quote from one of his streams, the perfect example of why you should dislike Dark Souls. You should hate this game because the developers hate you. I'm paraphrasing a little bit there. He said that about Super Mario 64. It's a very valid comment to make about that game, I think. But the Capra Demon is that exact evidence for Dark Souls. Not only does he hit hard, he's fast, he's big, and they threw in a couple friends for him. Yeah, you did say it. It is... I don't know which... I'm gonna guess quote 39, but that is an entire guess there. Entirely a guess there. No, actually, it was after the snowman quote. So we are looking probably like a quote 40-something. Above quote 42. If I haven't already said it, for anyone who's sitting here watching, both Vixen and Noctis are wonderful streamers. I do highly recommend going and giving them a follow. If I had a little shout-out command, here's where we'd use it. I don't. But, yeah, they're both wonderful streamers. Anyone who's just lurking in the chat, you should go give them a follow if you can. 10 out of 10. Do recommend their content. Number 41. Oh! Almost perfection then. Okay. I gotta decide what to do. So 42 is my favorite quote. The snowman is 42. Which is not a quote that I'm going to say on stream, because I have my kids watching. But it tells the snowman what he can politely do. But that was my first introduction to Noctis, first stream of his watching, and it was one of the first phrases I heard him say, and I still to this day just absolutely love that quote. Gotta decide what to do. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to take on the Capra Demon. I thought I'd give it a try. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do it with my current gear, with this weapon and armor. Kinda need to grind a little bit to level up, but what I think I'm gonna do is start poking around a couple of the other areas in the Undead Burg, and come back to them. Primarily, I really need to farm up some humanity. I'm actually all out of humanity. Which means we get to be beef jerky for a little bit. That's all nice and fine. Be all nice and beef jerkied up in here. But I really basically just need to get some humanity, get some souls up, and then we can kind of come back to him either with a better hitting weapon or realistically some better armor. Kind of need to be able to get in, roll past him, and do a bit of a sweep attack, something like that, to take out both the dogs he has with him. Once I get it down just to him, I'm going to be able to focus on him. This is the second time today one of you have jumped into that fire. I don't know what to say. Well, thank you, Fire. Fire is friend. This is our new best friend. We will name this fire... Henry. I'm going to name the fire Henry, in honor of the legendary folk hero John Henry. Amazing man, 10 out of 10 historic figure. Much like John Henry beat the industrialization era and the system around him, this fire has helped me beat the dogs. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking now. I don't actually have any reason why. It's just the first name that came to mind. Ooh, do not turn around. Do not need flame stick right now. Not saying it made me laugh. You weren't ready for that. I wasn't ready for it either. Oh, no. Just neither of you. Just go take a nap. You're cranky. Don't hit people with flaming sticks. It's not how we play. Make me feel like I'm a Boy Scout leader at a little fireside. Don't swing flaming sticks at people. I don't care how fun it seems, it's how people get hurt. And we're just trying to all be friends here. We're just all trying to be friends. Are you just all gonna sit there? Yeah, we don't play with Henry that way. We don't play with Henry that way. Sharp sticks? That's just fine. Flaming sticks? No. It's just we don't do that. It's a bad influence. Wrong button. Oh, speak of humanities, there we go. I don't quite want to waste those right now, because they'll probably be wasted if I use them right now. I usually like to save twin humanities when I find a new bonfire, because then I can restore humanity and kindle it at the same time. So that way we can kind of just check off it's been explored. So we get our friends out here. Wait a hot moment. Okay, you are the last one. I had to pause there for a second because I'm like, it felt like a fourth one appeared, but nope, just still the same three. Oh, is the Hollow Thief's armor any lighter though? That's the question. Let's come in here. Actually, I just realized I think I can do this. Nope, it's this one. It's this one. And it should give me a comparison. There we go. So yeah, we're looking for lighter gear. Anything that's lighter. And none of these are lighter. That's not too heavy. 2.8 versus 2.7, but I'm looking for lighter, not heavier still. I think I've said one too many times in excess. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, the waistcloth. I hate the waistcloth. That's entirely a cosmetic choice, I will admit it. That is just me prizing looks over weight. Hello, I'm Wispy. I'm gonna call you Wispy. Is that okay? Welcome to the chat. I don't recognize your name. I'm always glad to see a new face in the chat. Just playing some Dark Souls today. Can't say I'm playing it white. It is good for lightweight and poise. I'm entirely making this decision based off of cosmetic. And Wispy is fine, yeah. I am by no means... I know a little bit about Dark Souls. I played a lot back in the day. This is a very casual playthrough. Cosmetics, how things look is a very... Yeah, he brought up lightweight and poise. Anyone who knows anything about poise in Dark Souls, that shows some clear experience right there. Poise is more or less... yeah, 10k. Yeah, that's a true expert there. Poise is kind of, for lack of, like, in simplest terms, the stat that affects how well you take a hit. Yes, it is also my favorite game, so we can share that in common right now. I will say that bit of a, you like the skirty skirt? Oh, maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I'll try it out just for Wispy's sake. Not only shave a little bit off the weight there. Oh, wrong menu. Weighs less and looks cooler. Waistcloth. Let's give it a look. Let's see what we're looking at. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Wispy. I tried. I really can't do it today. Going back to these. You know, this is definitely my favorite game. I'm gonna say something that in certain Dark Souls circles is a little bit blasphemous. So I'm gonna apologize in advance here to Wispy. My favorite Dark Souls game is Dark Souls 2. It really is. I love them all. I just have to say Dark Souls 2 is my favorite. It's a little bit of a nostalgia bias, but today we're playing Dark Souls 1. This is not the remastered. This is just Prepare to Die edition. This is the good old school original PC port. But we're just here. We're just having a little bit of fun. Just a casual playthrough. My goal is just to kind of, you know, do good enough to beat it and then move on to Dark Souls 2. I haven't really thought much about any kind of good stats. I mean, I grabbed the pendant. And that can probably tell Wispy everything about how serious I'm taking this playthrough right now. Oh boy. That was embarrassing. Yeah, it's entire... My part of, like, the main reason Dark Souls 2 is my favorite ones are... I'm gonna mispronounce these, but the Farum set, which is kind of the cover set from Dark Souls. So it's got a beautiful blue color, a nice plate look to it. It's really good for kind of like a medium armor build, at least in my opinion. And then I'd love to get that, and I'd pair it with the... I'm gonna call it... It's either like the Wanderer's Greatsword or the Traveler's. It's the... It's the one that gets stronger every playthrough, every cycle. It's the I think it's F-A-A-R-M, Farum. It's the war god in the lore. It might be Farron. I could be wrong. But it's the cover set that you see in Dark Souls 2, and that it's on the cover. There's like a little figurine of it that came with. I don't think I have my figurine. I have a figurine of it. It came with the pre-order. Drangleic chest gauntlets and leggings with Skull Hill. That sounds like a really good build. Farum. Yeah, that's probably right. I'm terrible at spelling things. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Oh, there's a friend. Oh. I could probably grab the wolf ring for a little bit of extra poise. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, right now I haven't found a lot of rings. It's been about... it's been at least over 4 years since I've last played Dark Souls 1, so like I'm having that, trying to remember where anything is. But right now I only got the blue Tearstone ring and the Ring of Sacrifice. It's very time-crushing to be PvP. Yeah, I am not a PvPer in any sense of the word. I just get steamrolled whenever I try. So you probably missed this a little bit earlier, but I ran through the store, you know where the Capra Demon is, and he hit me in like 2 hits, I was dead. He's in Darkroot Forest. Okay, it's a little bit later. So I'm going to ignore the Capra Demon for a bit, and just kind of do some exploring, because I am by no means ready to take on the Capra Demon. It's just, I really need to get to the point where, yes, the wooden shield. The wooden shield, hands down, best shield in Dark Souls 1. I've never not liked the shield. The weight's good. It's got that great physical reduction, especially when you upgrade it. The little bit of fire things. You can throw it back over the boss door and kill the Capra Demon without fighting. What? Okay. We might get a little bit cheesy here. I am okay to cheese the Capra Demon. This boss is absolutely... Oh, so you just throw him over there. I think I only have a few... I got 4 black fire bombs and 10 normal ones. Can you get a fireball over? Or is it... I don't think I think a fireball flies too straight, doesn't it? And I can try. I'm gonna try it just for funsies. Might be able to make it. You can probably purchase more bombs. You can purchase... I know he sells fire bombs, I believe. Fireball won't make it, yeah. I just had to try that a little bit. Let's see... Let's try with a normal firebomb. See if I can get the angle right. And kind of see what the damage is. Nope. You need to be at a certain angle for bomb to go over a wall. Yeah, let's see if we can find it. Fire bombs are pretty cheap, so we can kind of experiment around a little bit. That one seemed to have gone over. I didn't like see any kind of health status. I'm a little close. Do I need to be further back? Right about here? Or a little bit further back? Also, because you're new to the chat, I only have one monitor, so I'm watching chat on my phone, which means there is a little bit of a delay. So I do apologize if you haven't noticed that already. I need to be further back. I'm too close. Is it like, this too far back? It's about here? I didn't see where that was. I'm just going to stand still for a moment to let the chat catch up. Right about here, good? A little closer, a little further away. I was pretty good where I was originally. So like right about here. Like over a bridge, a little past archway. Little past archway. Oh, okay, like a little past archway this way, I'm assuming. So right about here. Let's see if we can... We'll just give it a good test throw. Okay, yeah, I can see like it's a good angle there. Just gotta get the direction right. Too close. Will his health bar pop up for me if I hit him? Oh, spam call. Sorry about that. You have to sort of figure out the angle. Yeah, we're gonna probably go get some more fire bombs. And then come back to this, but... Oh! His health bar will show damage uses. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go spend some souls on some... We're not gonna rest at a bonfire. We're gonna do this the good old-fashioned way. Yeah, let's go to the merchant and buy ourselves some fire bombs. We can figure out where to hit him with the fire bombs. We can move on to getting some black fire bombs over the wall too. Thank you so much for the hot chips. I always appreciate a good little tip in Dark Souls. Kind of with any game that I've played, I don't mind a tip. Oh, you're back. Or not back. Where'd you come from? Hello, friend. Bye, friend. Let's go take out the... let's go take out the fireball, guys. Just because this is a pretty easy area to get to. Oh. Almost forgot about you. This is also my first time using the, oh, you have a jump attack I forgot about. First time using the gargoyle axe. I just wanted to give it a try, because I did get it in the fight, and I'm like, I'll give it a try, and I'm liking it so far. I like a good kind of heavy one-handed weapon, or heavy two-handed weapon that can resist. So the difference between Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin is a bit of a kind of a remaster. Yeah, so Dark Souls the Scholar of the First Sin kind of comes with all the DLCs, and it also adjusted the story a little bit. Not much, kind of added a little bit of an ending to it. If you have Dark Souls, I would recommend getting Scholar of the First Sin. Personally, that's just my personal take. But Wimpy might have a different, or not Wimpy. Wispy probably might have a different opinion than me. Because I believe they changed. There are small details within the game. I believe they changed a little bit. I think it was the ending mostly, without giving any spoilers away. They changed the ending up a little bit, and I much prefer the ending to Scholars of the First Sin. First Sin. And personally, I think Dark Souls 1 is an amazing game. I really love it. Yeah, it's only a few dollars extra. Or they actually might have done the changes across the board too, now that I think about it. Like, it might have just been a patch even on the original, but when Scholars of the First Sin released. I believe I have both, personally. Yeah, it was a bit of like a Mass Effect 3, let's try and fix this, when they did the Scholar of the First Sin kind of ending change. I was just gonna say, Dark Souls 1, it's a really good game. Nothing wrong with it. I find that if you're just getting into the Souls franchise, and kind of the way that the games feel, Dark Souls 1 can be a little bit more of a turnoff than 2 or 3, if you're not used to the game type. Dark Souls 1 is a little bit grittier, and it's still a really well-made game. Oh, I wasn't gonna rest at the bonfire, but I did. I wasn't thinking. It's a little bit of a grittier game, and there's certain parts that are, kind of in my opinion, Dark Souls 1 can be hard at times, not because of good game design, but poor game design. Particularly, and they kind of fix this a lot with the remastered, I feel, but just all of Blighttown. Like, in my opinion, yeah, Dark Souls 1 is definitely the hardest one, in my opinion. As well, I very much share that. But Blighttown, in this version that I'm actually playing, and in the original version, Blighttown's just a nightmare. The frames like to drop a bit. My computer should be able to handle it just fine, so it can still stream through it, but yeah, Blighttown was a major sore point, with even high-end systems struggling through it. But Dark Souls 2 and 3 really just kind of had the polish that Dark Souls 1 deserved. Dark Souls 2 had good fashion and everything. I'm gonna admit this, I have not entirely finished Dark Souls 3. What I have played of it, I thought was really, really good. I feel like it was a little bit more polished than Dark Souls 2. But I don't necessarily know if that was a good thing. But I enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to kind of do a good, proper deep dive into it. But I'm not going to wade too much in Dark Souls 3 at the moment. Kind of in the terms of the franchise. Yeah, the PvP, like, as someone who despises PvP, because I'm bad at it, I'll admit that, the PvP in Dark Souls 2 was actually enjoyable enough that even I got into it, and that's saying something. I am a sunbro through and through when it comes to Dark Souls. I'm there to help people, not to hurt people. Down ahead. Okay. It's 2 out of the 10 in the Soul series, but it's 8 out of 10 compared to other games, meaning I would play the hell of Dark Souls 2 over other games. Yeah, that, I feel that. I think it's my favorite one. Again, mostly cosmetic, a lot of nostalgia. I really enjoyed the PvP in it. Dark Souls 1, again, I really like this game. I would have loved this game had it had like an extra couple months in development polishing. And yes, Noctis, you should definitely do Dark Souls November. I will catch every one of the streams possible if you do. Catch all your streams possible anyway, but I would love to see you play Dark Souls after having watched you play Super Mario 64.
Oh, there
I think
you
you're
are.
ready.
Still keeping your marbles
Beat
all
Mario
together?
64, you
Then
can
go
beat Dark
ahead.
Souls. I
Don't
have
be a
faith in you.
nitwit. Never hurts to splurge when your days are numbered.
You played Unravel 2? I might have to go back and give that a watch, actually, if you played Unravel. 1 second. Is it going to let me do this? I'm actually, if you've played that, I'm going to go ahead and give you a follow after stream, but right now it's not
What
going to
a
let me.
waste
Actually,
of time. Go
let me
and
do it this way real
fall
quick.
off a cliff.
Oh, you go fall off a cliff. I wasn't mean to you. Sorry there, I touched my mouse and Dark Souls didn't know how to handle. Oh, let's just check something real quick.
Like, I don't know why you're.
There we go.
So-
There we go. Just gave you a quick little follow there, so because I know I forget later. Nope, we're here. I knew it was stable enough. I could do that. I only have one monitor, and the screen capture loves to stop capturing the game if I look at anything else. But yeah, we're still here. This Dark Souls runs really good and stable. On the other hand, if it was Minecraft, it would have crashed like 30 times. I tried streaming Minecraft, and I
Oh,
can't
you
stray
again.
away from the
I hope you've
Minecraft
brought
stream where it
plenty of
crashes on me.
souls.
Okay. Let's see what you got. Yep, he's got the fire bombs. He doesn't have black fire bombs, just normal fire bombs. Let's just buy a good amount of these. Ooh, not 50. You think 30 is enough, Wispy? Yeah, me and you, I don't know how, yeah, I'm very new to streaming myself. Oh. 1 second, I'm just catching up in chat real quick. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm also a new streamer. A lot of regular firebombs, honestly. Okay, well, let's get 50 then. Because that's how many souls I have right now. And then keep getting angle. That's true. We'll try 50. If I can whittle him down enough, maybe I'll just Leroy Jenkins in there and see what we end up with.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah. That is Noctis chatting and having his just genuine wholesome community. Here's a little bit of a shout out to Noctis again. But his wholesome community and just kind of the chatting and engaging is honestly why I'm streaming. Because I started watching him and I'm like, man, I can do that. I want to have that kind of wholesome community. I want to do that on Twitch. So if you watch any of my streams, you're going to see a lot of shout outs to Noctis usually. I emulate I steal quite a few things from him. Correct me if I'm wrong, Noctis, but didn't you pick your name because it has, Noctis alum is Night Wings in Latin, isn't it? Wing of Night in Latin. There we go. depends kind of... Wing of Night. Yeah. And any online community can kind of get that cancerous, the cancerous feeling to it, too. It's probably really making that chat lag feel... The chat, you can probably really feel that chat lag right now. I feel like I'm just kind of watching this conversation. I'm enjoying it, though. Enjoy watching YouTube chat there. And Nightwing is a fantastic hero as far as DC heroes go. I'm gonna have to say my favorite hero, though, a bit of an anti-hero, was Gambit for a while. I'm not too followed up on comics, though. I just really liked the idea of the card playing kinetic energy. I feel that. That's kind of like the thing, it's like trying to get too affiliated, because it's like, I love playing video games. This gives me an excuse to play video games. It's like, well, I need a stream today. I can get an excuse to play some video games. Oh, sorry. Oh, we need to flip around. Need to pay better attention to this fight part right here. There we go. Hey, Vixen! Welcome to the party again! Yeah, my goal is to find a way. So because I only have the one monitor with the delay, my goal is to find a way to get chat up on my screen. But we've just kind of been currently stuck. Like everything that I've tried, the game just wants to take precedence over it, or I have to shrink the screen enough and the screen capture doesn't want to work. So we've been kind of experimenting around with a couple things, but right now the phone's the best I've gotten so far. I was just reading your things. You should see Noctis. You should definitely go back and watch Noctis's play of Getting Over It. It is the most, like the least rage-inducing version of Getting Over It I've ever seen. It was like you've beaten it 5 times. The best way to explain Noctis streaming Getting Over It was watching Bob Ross paint. He is the only man I knew who, when he saw the hit Control R, it will zoom out your screen joke, did it just to prove that while he knew what it did, it was no big deal if he had to start over. More shout out to Noctis there. Happy accidents. No, just I'm trying to read chat, dude. I'm trying to read chat and enjoy this little conversation that's going. Just rudely interrupting it. Oh, there's a dog. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay, we just need to back up and breathe. I am distracted. I'm not doing my best right now. We just need to keep backing up, get a bit of space. Pop an Estus, roll away. Bit of a wasted Estus there, but give us a chance to get this hit. There we go. Figure out this angle. Start here. Not high enough. Also, in hindsight, this cheese is cheesing this is a little bit more difficult, because I think I finally found the one time where the Steam controller that I'm using actually has turned out to be a hindrance. Okay. A little bit higher. Oh, that was way off. Cheesing this is difficult. Yeah, I know, this might not be the best thing to do on stream, in hindsight, but I've committed, so we're gonna keep trying for a little bit. Gotta go try to get some sleep. Night Vixen! Steal a phrase from Noctis, because this just seems to be the Noctis appreciation hour here. You know, life's more important, get that rest, go out there, have a good time, have a wonderful time. And just remember, you're always welcome back. I feel like I'm getting a good angle, because I'm getting over the wall. It's finding where he is. I appreciate the support, Noctis. Maybe. Maybe. No. Maybe. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out where he is. I know roughly where he is. Like, if I ran in there, I could look at him almost right in the face, because I know he's where he is. I'm just trying to figure out where that angle's going to take me. So it'd be much easier if my character didn't move with every throw. You know what? I'm going to regret this. You think I have to be more back? Nope, we're gonna do this the proper way. Oh, just wait a minute. Nope, there we go. That's about fair. That's about fair. I thought my wooden shield would absorb more of his hit than it did when I first came through, and I did not expect it to hit that hard. Proper way equals instant death. That is the Dark Souls way. See, this is when I wish all of you were here to watch me fight, like, the gargoyles and the Taurus demon. When I beat them, like, first go-round, it looked like I really knew what I was doing. He's mad at the attempt to cheese. He's a big boy. I hate the cap. Like, there is, like, trying to think about it, I can't think of a boss in the entire Dark Souls series that I hate more than the Capra Demon. And it's because the Capra Demon is my double weakness of both hitting hard and hitting fast. The weapon you're using I use a lot in PvP. Yeah, you know, this is my first time using it, but I really like it. This sweep is... it hits hard, and it's a good range. Yeah, it is the Capra Demon in close space. I remember the last couple times I've beaten him was not by cheesing. It was by basically getting through the door, dodging passing him, taking out the two dogs that are with him, and then kind of running up the stairs. Isn't there a way to actually cheese the Bed of Chaos? Bed of Chaos is the big old fire guy in this game, right? I'm trying to remember. I remember there being something like if you run to a certain spot, he just falls down the hole and it's like game over for him. got a friend coming around here. I'm gonna take him out in case he tries to surprise me again later.
Oh.
I just threw a throwing knife. Of course, Noctis. Again, you're always welcome to lurk. I always appreciate the lurking. And again, I just hope you gotta do what you gotta do. You enjoy your day at work, have a good time, and remember, you're always welcome back, Noctis. Investigate us, big fire guy. In order to cheese, you enter the boss arena and you throw one firebomb left, one right, and jump through the middle. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of Ceaseless Discharge. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Thank you for correcting me. Ah, Ceaseless Discharge. He's Dark Souls 1, isn't he? He's also Dark Souls 1. Some of the bosses blend in my mind. Which I think was probably by design. The bosses love to mirror each other. You're my wife's first follower. You'll probably be her only follower for a little bit. I don't think she plans on streaming anytime soon. I'm not doing good. I gotta stop reading chat when there's dogs around. I am. My wife is actually, I think, still lurking in the chat. If you see Favorian, that is my beautiful, wonderful wife. I've been married for 6 years? 6 years? Oh, no, that's embarrassing. 6 years. Think I'm doing the math right? Yeah. August of 2014. Wait. Yes. August of 2014. If my wife is still watching, she can gladly correct me. We've been married for a while. We got, August 6th. No, 9th. August 9th. Well, no. I shouldn't be alive right now. And I walked off the edge. No, August 9th is when we got married. August 22nd. That's a good birthday. I'm a May birth myself. May 21st is my birthday. No, but we got married in August. It was I think a good month to get married in. I like the month of August. Married, we have 2 kids too. They usually are watching with her, but these guys are no joke without poise. I bet it's the speed. I hate. They're probably. Oh, that was annoying. Just went right over him. No, the thieves are probably one of my least favorite. It's the they can just get in really quick. That speed, that little bit of stagger. If I can get in and if I can get that hit in, they're easy. But getting that hit in is just such a pain. Daggers don't quit. They're too legit to quit. Okay. I think we're going to ignore the Capra Demon right now and just go down those stairs a bit. Bit of exploring. I'm trying to remember. Do I have to meet the Capra Demon to progress right now, or can I come back to him? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, no. Feel free to shoot me a friend request. Friend requests, follow, anything like that. All welcome. I will give that a quick little accept. We are now friends. Thank you so much for joining the stream. And just kind of as I just said to both kind of Nixon and Noctis, I gotta beat Carpe Demon and Progressive Depths. I'll figure him out eventually. Just kind of as I mentioned, you know, real life's more important. You got to go out there, try to do your best, have a good time, have a fun time. Do what you got to do, and just remember, you're always welcome back. Thank you for joining the stream, Wispy. Yeah, I got your number. I've played Dark Souls before. I know how you lurk around corners. And you're just going to stand there because you think you're so clever. But that's okay. We'll just come in nice and close. Give you a bit of a hug. You get to Bite Town originally way you need to kill Capra. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Wispy. I really appreciate that. I'll figure out Capra Demon then. Probably just throw myself at him a few times. Maybe we'll see if we have anyone with a summon sign down. Yep, and you see, as I kind of mentioned earlier, for the lulz, rather than grabbing the Master Key, I grabbed the Pendant, so that's not quite an option. But catch you later, Wispy. You have a good day. It's locked. Is it? Yeah, I think you're messing with me. We definitely got some crossbow friends here. Hello! Oh, you're not a crossbow friend. You're just a normal bow guy. A little bit of fun. Going up the stairs. Let's see. Oh, we still got a bit of time to keep going. We'll try to give the Capra Demon another good go-round before I have to wrap up for the day. Shortcut ahead. Oh.
Used to have your senses about here and wanted to buy some of my nuts. I need your souls.
You are one creepy friend. But let's give you a little bit of chat.
This is a wonderful place, don't you think? Careful, tunnels, master. These nice iron bars. I like to
You know what? You feel like a really strong parody of Salad Fingers in those old YouTube videos. That's exactly who you remind me of. Okay, poison throwing knife. Applies fire to right hand weapon. Adds poison effect to right hand weapon. Turns around some pack marker. Okay. So you do sell... It's not going to give us the edge I need. That might just give me the edge I need. Against Capra. I don't know if Capra's weak to fire, though. We'll get one. We'll get one to try it. See if that helps. Right this way. If this leads to where I think it does, which it does, this just came a much easier way to get to the Capra. Oh, a much, much easier way. I will gladly take you two. Let's go rest. Let's go use a humanity. Might have to go collect one, but you can use a humanity. And see if we can get lucky with a little bit of a summon sign friend. It's midday on a Friday, so I think it's pretty unlikely we're going to get a summon sign friend, but I can always hope. always hope for a summon sign friend. Okay. Let's see here. Items. I only have a twin humanity. I don't like that, but we're going to use it. Just so we can try to get a summon friend. That's one of the harder things about playing this game with, kind of with the Prepare to Die edition, is that I don't really have as many people playing. If it was the remastered, there'd probably be a little bit more, but I currently don't own the remastered, so this is what we're going with. And it works fine. You know, no objections here. Hey friend, you gonna swing? Praise the sun. Always praise the sun. Let in a little bit of that light. Just enjoying it. Okay. This is a much easier way to get here. It might be a little bit of a longer walk, but I will gladly take a longer walk. We're having to fight them. This way. We get to play in the Splashy Tunnel. The Splashy Tunnel is always a great place. What's that? Okay, still going. Let's see, because I have... I'm a little bit annoyed that didn't stagger him. Normally they give him a bit of a stagger, but because he was like mid-swing at a certain point, it didn't stagger. There we go. And then coming up these stairs is probably going to be a dog. It'll be two dogs. That's no problem. Anything else? Nope. That's just a leaf. No summon signs to help. Unfortunately. Well, let's throw that charcoal ash onto our weapon. Get a nice little flame axe here and head in. Hopefully that will let us kill the dogs. There we go. Dogs down. Now I close, so close. That's okay. That's okay. Just take a deep breath. We kind of know the secret to beating him now. Definitely want that fire, because that'll help us take out the dogs in one hit. I think we just gotta run past him, let the dogs come up, hit the dogs, and then just kind of one-on-one him. That's gotta be what we do. And I think that's very, very possible. We don't even really need to worry about humanity. Definitely got this. Okay. That's the thing about Dark Souls, you know? I was really, really scared about fighting that boss, and it was really, it's kind of a bit of an intense moment. Those happen, you know? I almost did it. I didn't quite pull through. That's okay. That's completely okay. It's probably where Dark Souls parallels real life the most. You're gonna fail. You're gonna get so close. You're gonna get so close ever having failed a million times before. The most important thing is to get right back up and to go after it again. I lost quite a few souls, kind of between dying to him because I wasn't able to recover. Probably lost about 6,000, 7,000. But that's okay. I can make those back. I lost to humanity. I used 1 humanity to get to him, and I had 1 humanity left over. That's okay. Again, I can always earn them back. And that's one of the most important things to learn in life. It doesn't matter what happens and what setbacks you hit. You can do better. Things can come. Things can get better. Not necessarily that you have to do better, but things can get better. Doesn't matter how dark they are, always a chance to get better. A little bit of a back step there. Oh, look at that, a firebomb. I've grown quite accustomed to those with the mass amount of them that we purchased. Let's see. The best part about this is I don't know how many they sell, but we just got enough souls from this short little run to right immediately go buy another charcoal. Straight away, already have enough to buy another charcoal. Salad fingers here at the end of the tunnel. And it's the Splish Splash Tunnel. Again, something satisfying about playing in the water, even in a video game. Just gotta enjoy it. You're so much like Salad Fingers. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference, but just everything that you say reminds me of Salad Fingers. If you don't know who Salad Fingers is, I can't suggest that you watch them on YouTube. They are all kinds of weird, but they are on YouTube. They're just an old little animation about a really creepy person named Salad Fingers. They're like peak early 2000s at its grittiest. It's the era of Charlie the Unicorn and Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and it's in a kind of similar vein to those. Very just peak weird internet. I'm so glad I went down this way and remembered the shortcut. I didn't remember it, found the shortcut that I had forgotten exists. This makes the Capra Demon not that big of a deal. I can throw myself at him all day. Just a short little jog, and I'm there. Think I got both of them? Nope. Fighting these guys on the stairs is never an easy task. They kind of bounce all over the place. You're gonna get yourself caught with them. That's just kind of how they roll. Let's pop an Estus Flask. I know we could probably have saved that and optimized the amount of life recovered, but just a nice little Estus Flask right there. A little bit of that charcoal pine resin. And through the door we go. So we're going to refrain from immediately locking onto it. Actually, let's lock onto something. Let's roll, let's get up the stairs. Let's let him kind of come up this way. Let's give him some space. Okay. Let's go up the stairs again. Who's back here? what got us in trouble a little bit. Wind up just a little bit too much. I can pick these up. Not a good hit. Fair to hit. That's this. Let's do a little bit of a dance. Drink our last Estus. You jump. Okay. I just negated that entire Estus. That's okay. That's okay. We can still do this. And there we go. That's okay. Hello, Lady RP. Welcome to the chat. And sorry that you've been if you've been in there for a little bit without me noticing. This is just probably one of my least favorite bosses in the game, so I get a little bit focused in on it. That's okay. We're doing surviving. We'll find a way past him. That wasn't the best run I've had with him, but we'll get there. How are you doing today, Lady RP? Having a good morning so far? Or evening? I don't know where you are, so whatever it is for you. Again, if anyone's watching, there's a bit of a delay to the chat still. I am working on it, I am aware of it. I'll figure out a better solution. Currently, I just have to have the chat on my phone, and it just runs at a little bit of a delay. So if you are responding to me in messages, I do promise I do read them, and I will respond as soon as I see them. No fireball for you. You guys want to have a friendly time here. Don't need to throw fire at me. Some of these guys are just so inconsiderate, throwing fire around everywhere. Perfect amount to buy us some more charcoal dust, and we can go then try to beat the Capra Demon again. Hopefully have a much better run of it this time. Let's also do our splashy tunnel again. Third or fourth time going through the splashy tunnel, so we're getting pretty used to it now, I think. Yet again, let's buy some charcoal dust from good old Salad Fingers here. Yeah, you're still so creepy. so creepy. Just waiting for you to start talking about like rusty spoons. Okay. Hello, yes, you. Also, for anyone who's still watching, Lady RP is a fantastic streamer of her own right. We've already rated her once before. Probably do so in the future if I ever get the chance. If you haven't already, I would definitely go over to her channel and give her a follow. Shout out to her while she's still on the chat. Oh boy. That was accidental and very dangerous. We can make that work for us. So now we should only have one dog up here to deal with. Now he's a dog down there. He jumped sailing over my head. Okay. Let's take a moment to breathe. Let's take a moment to breathe before we dive in again. Do a little bit of a stretch. Take a drink of water. You know, something that they always say. Sorry for any weird slurping noises. You ever think that you're in a bad mood? One of the best things that you can do if you're having a bad day, just drink a good glass of water. A nice cold glass of water, maybe a cup of tea. Something like that. It's a great way to kind of help get back on the... Take a breather for a second. It's really more about taking a break than it is, I think, the water, although the hydration helps. Just taking a second to step back, kind of appreciate where you are. Can always be a good way to get a day onto a better foot. That went exactly how I wanted it to. That did not. Let's get a bit of distance here. Now go back in again. Nope. Oh my goodness, we are not doing so hot today. Let's see if okay. There we go. Pick those up. Okay, that was a bad one. Estes, getting close again. There we go. You know what? I think we're gonna try these out again. Felix out. Come on. Just gotta do a little bit of dance here. Just keep the dance going. That right there was called breaking through his voice. Saw that little bit of a stagger. Another arrows have a good chance to get a heavier hit in there. Puts the weapons together like that, he swings a little bit harder and takes a little bit longer to cover quickly. Gapper Demon has been defeated. I don't know if Noctis is still watching and lurking around there, but we did it. We did it without having to cheese him. I should have just stuck to not cheesing him from the get-go in hindsight. But we had a bit of an adventure. Lost some souls, learned some lessons. But in the end, it's all okay. We're here, we're happy. We beat another boss. Where to go next? Now we have keys. Now we can go to the depths. I'm trying to remember where the depths are. I'm pretty sure they're this way. And I'm pretty sure I actually know exactly where the door is. But we're going to cautiously try it out first. I don't want to kind of rush in. As you can see now, I got a decent amount of souls on me. So kind of rushing into somewhere new could be a really bad move. But I believe this is the door right here. Yep, that's the door right there. This leads down. Liar ahead. This leads down to the depths. Our next area to deal with in our Dark Souls. Okay. Got some friends. Some friends. Ooh, you can survive more than one hit, friends. Welcome to the depths. Depths of the soul. I'm being reckless right now. Rather than going to like a bonfire, just kind of poking my head around here. But we've already started, so we'll just keep being a little reckless. See anything too scary, we'll run back up to the bonfire, but there's got to be a bonfire around here somewhere. So we'll be a little bit reckless. Where to go? There's lots of you guys. A lot of yous. There's a lot of yous. Ah, we have another flame stick. What did I tell you guys about playing with fire? Don't play with fire. This is how you get hurt. This is how you get hurt. Take it from a pyromancer, leave playing with fire to the expensers. The expensers. Sleepy here. Not sleepy. Leave it to the professionals. What are you two doing? Yes, you have fire. I'm so proud. Oh my goodness. It's a much stronger hit than I thought it was. I only have one Estus Flex. I really should go back to the bonfire and rest. But alas, curiosity has gotten the best of me, and we are being reckless. If I keep mentioning being reckless, the karma gods will save me. We will find out. Probably not. Probably not, but I can dream. I can dream and hope that they will. As we start to explore into the depths. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Bad dogs. This is exactly why I should have gone to a bonfire. I forgot you guys existed. Now don't even know how many hits you can take, but it looks like more than I can dish. Yep. At least you're slow. Not meant to be an insult. Kind of is an insult. Can I find a new backstab on this guy? I feel like I should be able to. Finding that backstab window is by far the biggest pain in the butt thing that exists in this game. So this is real small window of opportunity. Oh, I don't like that I fell down here. This is uncharted territory. Uh-oh, I don't like this. Now there's two of them. This is a new room.
Yes,
I shouldn't be in here.
Here, oh.
Oh, there's someone stuck here, though. I know. I'm running away. I'm running away. I don't know how to get out of here. I am in over my head. Don't know where to go, but we're panic singing. Because I fell off of the edge.
Yes, you. Here,
I know.
over here.
I can't help
Please.
you right now.
You
I'm
must help
trying
me.
to figure out how to help myself. Big old boy right here. Let's hit him with a fireball, see what that does. Fireball again. Or not. Definitely hitting that with a fireball. That with a fireball. Definitely hit him with another fireball. Now we gotta go back to the axe. There we go. Don't know what happened to his friend, but I will take the bare minimum dumb luck of him. Okay. You're in there. Let's go take care of the other guy before we save this dude. I mean, I don't think that they can die, but I don't want him to die. There's creatures in there. Where'd the other one go? Oh, don't tell me. I don't like that one bit. Is there a ladder? How do I get back up there? I don't like this because, like, now I'm trapped. I'm trapped down here. Before I knew how to get to a ladder and that was okay. But now, I really don't want to go down that way. Maybe this door leads up? Let's see if I can open this door. Oh, I think this door probably leads down further. Nope, 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 nope. I deserved that. I was playing reckless. And sometimes when you play reckless, that's what happens. And I don't have enough time to recover my souls. So, unfortunately, this is where we're going to have to wrap up the stream for the day. We'll have to come back and get our souls another time. Do I just... Yep. We're going to wrap up here. If I start going down there now, or do I go at some of them? Yeah, we're going to wrap up here. We're just going to wrap up here. Let's see. We got a few viewers. Let's actually set up for a raid today. See if anyone's on. Let's go back to the main menu for now. Let's see. We got a few viewers. All right. Any suggestions for raid in the chat? Any suggested raid targets? Not seeing any. See what we got here. There's not any channels that I follow that are live right now. If I don't get any suggestions from the chat, I might just take a pass on this today. In terms of a raid. All right. Yep. Not seeing anyone that looks. Maybe we got someone. Let's see if there's any small channels who are also playing Dark Souls. Give them some love. Give them a little bit of love. I'm not seeing anyone today. That I really want to send any of you off to. So we're just gonna wrap up the stream here. Just kind of before we end, I do want to say, just kind of as always, just remember that, you know, life out there there can be some bad times. You can have some bad days in life, but that's okay. Just do your best to have a good, wonderful time. Enjoy your time away. But remember, you are always welcome back. Thanks for watching and have a good day.